wanted you to talk a little bit about Death Becomes Her, particularly about in the script, the version that I saw anyway. There was a scene early in the movie and then later on in the movie that dealt with the bar and with the Tony character in the bar,
Yep.
and with the changed ending. And I was wondering if you could tell me about
Yeah,
that change.
yeah, I cast Tracy Ullman in that character. Yeah, cut it all out. Not because of anything. It was great stuff, but it was the wrong story. It started, you know, it didn't belong in the movie. The thing that I did wrong, when you say what don't I, what do I not like in my films? Well, I tell you, what I did, I think I did two things that were like a major error in Death Becomes Her. One is I think I overproduced the movie. It should have been a scrappy, dirty, it was just a scrappy, ugly, mean-spirited movie. And I should have never imposed all this production. The cast was too big, the production was too big, the effects were too big, everything was just too big. So I learned an important lesson there that you can't impose stuff on a story. It should have been just a real, like, I don't know, smaller production. The second thing was, the big mistake was that the two women should have never reconciled. It should have been like, Dr. Strangelove. When the audience signs on for a black comedy, you got to take them. You got to take them to ultimately the destruction of the world. You got to blow up the world at the end because they've signed on for this, and you don't want to see anything that reeks of convention. No one should have been redeemed in Death Becomes Her. Although I thought it was pretty cool that the guy found eternal life by dying. I always thought that was kind of neat. But that was still not. I mean, they should have just killed each other. I woke up about 3 years later saying, oh shit, I know how I should have ended the movie. They should have just killed each other. They should have destroyed each other. Fade out. And that's what Death Becomes Her should have been. Two women who hate each other and battle each other to the death. That's what it should have been. Death Becomes Her should not have been a redemptive movie. It should have been a cautionary fable. Everybody in Death Becomes... I mean, that's what I love about Tales from the Crypt, because Tales from the Crypt, no one has any redemptive value ever. And it's just great because it's like it's terrible people doing terrible things to other people and ending up in a terrible place. It's great.
You deserve it.
Of course they deserve it, absolutely.